got beats. Big Jeezy got it locked, boy.
Welcome to episode 109 of the Doctor's Office. I am your broadcast host, the head doctor, here to retract episode 109 because of some technical difficulties last week, but you can't keep a good show down, right? Episode 109 of the Doctor's Office with your broadcast host, the head doctor. Go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_ for show links, what's popping with me, and interesting commentary when I'm on. You can also call me with your show ideas or suggestions at 641-715-3900 extension 58448. This week we're going to check out an exclusive interview with me and DG Yola's big brother, Free DG Yola. KC, cool guy. I was excited about this interview and wanted to get it to my listeners at the right time. He goes into detail about his relationship with his little brother, DG Yola, the music scene in Atlanta, and more. We really chopped it up. So I wanted to allow my listeners to get an earful of that interview. We'll have a short music mix after that and then get you right into part 2 of the doctor's office to see your head doctor in the man session. So again, follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_ and welcome to part 2 of the doctor's office, you guys. Pre-recorded interview with DG Yola's big brother coming up in just a moment. I'm your broadcast host, Miss Flo, and as always here at Straight Talk, I bring you a variety of topics to entertain you. So go follow me on Twitter right now at head_doctor_ for future episodes and pre-recorded broadcasts. If you missed our last exclusive interview with DG Yola, we have it on air on my Spreaker account, and you could also catch his camp freestyle. But tonight, I would like to interview his big brother, KC, to find out his story and what it's like Yola's big brother. So, welcome to the show, KC, right, KC?
What's happening, KC in the building? What's happening?
All right. So, I understand you're Yola's big brother, right? And y'all are from Atlanta.
True, Grady, baby.
Grady in the building. Grady in the building. I heard somebody say that's a ritual for people in Atlanta. Y'all recognize each other from what hospital y'all were born in, right or wrong?
Right. If you know anything about Atlanta, Georgia, you're gonna hear anything. You're gonna hear something about Grady Hospital. If you didn't come from Grady, you're in hospital. You're clone. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fake niggas claiming our city. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got Grady on your birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? Give respect to everybody in other places. There's some real niggas out here, but you know they migrated through a Grady, baby.
Right. Okay. And so, being Yola's big brother, what can you tell me about your life growing up? What was it like, being Yola's big brother? What was it like being 14 years apart?
But, you know, we got a big age difference, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing, you know, worldwide in everybody's neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? At a particular time growing up in life, you know, anybody that's been in the gutter of the trenches, y'all can relate to where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? When the drug era hit, you know, our city hit it hard, and, you know what I'm saying, I was unfortunate to have to go through the sacrifices of my mom and dad being on drugs. Not saying that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, fortunate enough to have some of the finer things in life, but it came a time in my life where my mom and dad were doing drugs, and I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that can relate to my story, you know what I'm saying? But as far as us having that difference apart, you know what I'm saying, I left home, you know, I kind of went through it, you know what I'm saying? He, you know what I'm saying, he went through it as well, you know what I'm saying?
Did he go through it because you left home?
No, I won't say that. It, you know, it was something that was occurring. You know what I'm saying? You know, not just our mom. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of others. I see. Plenty of other successful rappers we can
We
say.
hope y'all get y'all life right. We trying to root for y'all.
You know,
Stay off the drugs.
It's a whole bunch of other, you know, rappers out here that can say the same thing that we can say. You know what I'm saying? They parents was on drugs too. So, you know, we went through that struggle. You know what I'm saying?
So, would you say that you're protective of Yola, and would you say that you and Yola are close?
We are close to any other goddamn brothers would be. You better believe that my roadie, you know what I'm saying? My goddamn A1 Day One, that my little brother, you know what I'm saying? My only little brother. Yeah, we close, and believe this though. You know what I'm saying? Like you was saying, yeah, I'm overprotective of him, but you know, I always been a one-man band. Shawty been a one-man band. The thing is, Shawty ain't never had to come get me about my shit, cause Shawty gon' detonate.
I remember you telling me that.
Shawty gon' detonate. He, you know what I'm saying? If I come about anything about my little brother, it's a major problem. But we ain't never had that situation to occur, cause Shawty always have handled his business.
Right, okay, and y'all definitely heard that. Fucking with little bro is major problem. So yeah, we can feel that. Okay, definitely can feel that. And my heart goes out to your brother and his current situation. I know you can't discuss a lot of the details behind the case because of the legal because of the legal ramifications. But has there been any word on the retrial?
Just know this, all y'all niggas out there got you know what I'm saying, hold your necks, my nigga, your neck crackers. All y'all motherfuckers don't believe we ain't hearing that free Yola, you know what I'm saying? But shit, just know everything ain't looking good. We'll be back.
All right.
We'll be back.
You heard that. Yola ain't let up on y'all suckers yet. Believe that. So, your brother was interviewed as saying his current situation is caused by the street life. I understand you're a street nigga too, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? From the gutter, from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I'm saying? All the way trenches down. You hear me?
Right.
Been in this shit.
How have you been able to be blessed enough to miss the cycle of incarceration, or have you been a victim?
Well, you know, I have been a victim. I most definitely have been a victim of it, you know what I'm saying, the system. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like Tupac told me, you know what I'm saying, I'm the future of Black American. I ain't gonna let nobody steal my shine. I done been knocked down, you know what I'm saying, on several occasions. You know, I have been incarcerated. I have been in prison as well. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my mentality, my wits, you know what I'm saying, my way of thinking, you know what I'm saying, my love and respect, my loyalty, my royalty in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I was going to prevail, find a way to prevail to be able to conduct myself and be out here with my people and for my people. So, you know, I've been through it, and who's to say that it wouldn't ever come back my way. But, you know, I'm an adult now. You know, I'm a full-fledged grown man. You know, life, kids, and responsibilities, you know what I'm saying, made me curb my appetite for destruction.
Right, I see, and I definitely can understand that because your brother was reported as saying he's did 17 years out of his young life. And at that point, thanks for passing it. And at that point, I wanted to know, you know, like how you have not been a victim. You're a little bit older, 14 years older. Street life caught up with you, and it seems that you've been blessed. Yola has did the majority, it seems like, of his life in prison. And would you say that it's your level of knowledge that has helped you beat these streets, or is it luck?
Well, I want to put some clarification on, you know, as far as how you saying, you know, my brother, he younger, you know what I'm saying, he has spent a big deal of time.
He's told me 17 years to be exact.
That's in and out of the incarceration system, you know what I'm saying, he have had success as far as from a music decline level, you know what I'm saying. I have been fortunate to, you know what I'm saying, have been blessed, you know, in the drug trade as well, you know what I'm saying? And I won't fuck with a floozy. You know what I'm saying? Bitches and hoes give you problems. I fuck with ladies, and I done been fortunate enough to have some, you know, good women in my life, you know what I'm saying, to help me, you know what I'm saying, to make critical decisions as far as can enough about me. It could put me in the right direction as far as, you know what I'm saying, this person ain't for you, that person ain't for you. I listen to my grandmama, you know what I'm saying, I listen to my great aunties, I listen to people, you know what I'm saying, you never know who could be an influencer and a very important essence of for making the right decision, the right decisions that you make in life. So,
Okay.
you know, I listen. You know
Okay. And which brings me to our last question before we go into the break and get some music on. We're 7 minutes into the interview. And I'm really enjoying you, Casey. I just want to thank you for being here on the show with Miss Glow, live in the building, straight talk. Right. Thank you. You and your brother speak a lot alike. So yeah.
You know, we come from that bloodline. It's a bloodline, yeah.
And I'm fucking with y'all bloodline, the strong way and the long way. Believe that.
Yeah, shout out to Ted.
Shout out Miss Cantrell. We love you. You know you the one who produced these fine young men. So we love you. Now last but not least, before we go into this break, this is very important to my listeners. If Yola can catch this interview, this might change his life in the future. But do you believe your little brother could have avoided his current situation as Big Bruh advising him on how the streets work, or did a hard head make it bad for little bruh?
Well, you know, look, you know what I'm saying? I want to say that.
You got the lighter back.
Yeah, I want to say I gave sound advice, you know what I'm saying? But as far as where we come from, the environment that we come from, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, it been said that we didn't fly the drugs here. We don't know how the drugs got here. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have to go to a pawn shop to get those semi-automatic fire guns. Whatever we needed was brought to us, and enforcing a product in your environment. At the end of the day, you can face divorce, you can face all that, whatever the hardest life got to throw at you. And being in that circumstances, we results into doing what we call a survival kit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do whatever and by any means to be able to provide and to be able to survive out here in society.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? With that being said, it's like I could have told him anything.
Some people will say that as an excuse, though. You do know because some people will say that he could have got a job or he could have did better managing his money from his career.
The person that's
Same
saying
for you.
Okay, listen. The person that's saying that, you know what I'm saying, ain't been where we be. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, like with a big brother, little brother situation. You've been through things, and then in your current situation, you might don't be financially or situated to be the way you want to be to get the advice you giving. Even though it's given in regardless, your situation gonna make permits for you to go out there and do what you gotta do to survive. So with that being said, it's like good thing we told Jewel and Nihilus would drop. But just like with me, the same thing can be told and given to me. But when that situation come about and it's you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay these lights, you gotta pay these bills, you gotta buy these pampers, you gotta put food in folks' mouths. Fuck all that. You gonna rob, teach, steal, take, whatever.
But not necessarily saying that this is what got Yola in his current situation. You're saying in general.
In general.
Right, okay. That street life. That street life.
Like, we're really, you know what I'm saying, I can't speak on behalf of all that because that's, we were trying to get my brother back, so I can't speak on behalf of all of that.
Definitely. And we gonna go into this first break, y'all. We definitely enjoyed KC, Miss Glow on the show. Go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_ to catch this exclusive with Yola's big brother. We got the song coming on, and when the song goes off, we're going to bring y'all KC in just a moment. Any shouts out, KC, before we go in the interview?
Let me give a shout out to that whole MLK, you know what I'm saying, that Martin Luther King, man, that Flatland, that Allen Temple, man, you know what I'm saying, that East Side, man, it's so much. I just want to say the whole world, man. I'm global. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people I could shout out. You know, I can't even do it right now.
All right. And you heard it, KC, Yola's big brother in the building here at Straight Talk with Miss Glow. We going into a break. After the break, we got y'all. We up. Damn, that shit crazy, cause we in the same position. Say he remember them times going on the mission. Say for real, he really do, he reminiscing. Yeah, they making moves, then get caught up with the swiveling. Everything going smooth, and you just get caught slipping. This shit a lesson for your brother, pay attention. When you get out, go and stay focused and keep spitting. Bro, you remember that hoe you were fucking with the Vicky? Man, I heard she fuck with some nigga from Kai City. When you think about it, I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope when I get out, we could ride around the city. I'm in Tallahassee right now, I'm with Lil Ricky. I'm trying to stumble across a little play, I'm just living. Just do your time and don't be worried about these bitches. I'm here for you, anything you need, bro, just hit me. Your brother told me you just hot on the plea for 3, but everybody say you call 11 years, G. I'm doing good, nigga, how about you? I had to send a kite, cause that's what real niggas do. You my little nigga forever, just keep your head up and write me back ASAP. Soon as you get this letter. All right, you guys, we got Casey back on the show. We're here with Miss Glow live on Straight Talk. Welcome back, Casey. That gaggle getting to you, boy? That gaggle getting to you? Okay. Loving that.
I'm back. I'm in the building.
I'm trying to burn slow. He hitting it, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
What's happening?
okay, I'm glad we got you back here in the interview, so we're going to keep it moving.
Yeah.
More importantly, June of 2017, they killed your brother off on the internet. He addressed the world on the show earlier this year by saying that he didn't let up, and your family issued a brief statement saying that it wasn't true. But how has that affected your family? How would you say that that's affected your family with your brother being killed off on the internet?
Okay,
what was that night like? Just hearing that.
I'm gonna tell you about that right there. You know what I'm saying? Now well, me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? We are so much the same, but so much different. You know what I'm saying? Now, I really appreciate and I can really understand that question, but this how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a brick. An AK can shoot through that motherfucking air. If that brick well put together, it ain't gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my family, you know what I'm saying? That's a good question for me, but I decline to answer anything that for how they feel. You know what I'm saying? We strong.
Okay.
Everybody good.
Okay.
Everybody good on that end. That's all I can really say about
Okay.
that. But for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing to the forefront now and speaking on behalf of for the question that was asked of me. You know what I'm saying? How it's affected the family and how everybody feeling. Everybody good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna honestly answer that from the best of my ability. Everybody good. But on my end, everything gonna always be great. Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna keep our head down because he gonna be back.
Okay.
He coming home, so you know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Yeah, just keep y'all prayers out there, and you know, for y'all who's sincere and true lovers of my brother music and fans of you know, what he put out there for y'all listeners. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray with us. You know what I'm saying? He coming back.
Prayer team on deck.
Yeah.
Prayer team on deck, baby. Prayer team on deck.
Affected like nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
So, Casey, not to cut you off. Are they trying to kill the DJ Yola name? Is there some fuck niggas out here that want his spot, baby?
No.
And that shit might have circulated around that. Yola that he might have thought it was a girl that did it. Some bitch he scorned. But the question was, are they trying to kill your brother's name? Are they trying to kill DJ Yola's name? Do they want to spot that bad that they trying to kill him off on the internet?
You know, rap beef so rap beats so bougie and so fake now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get on the internet and niggas get on the internet 40 and 50 times a day talking about what he gonna do and this, that, and none. I have never been, you know what I'm saying, camera friendly. I have never really cared for that aspect of the music industry. I love music. I got an ear for it. You know what I'm saying?
So we can't take a picture after this interview?
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? On that, okay. This is what's going on. We gonna see. Yeah, but on that, I feel like that exists anyway. Mm-hmm. So I overlook the bullshit, but that fool, they made know it. You know what I'm saying? They made an anthem, a classic. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna let up. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. So we ain't gonna let up.
Whenever you hear that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna forever thrive.
I just don't give a fuck. Cause I'm all out with it.
Just go get all the music. Go get all the music that if being that we own my brother,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never gonna stop too. Still standing. It started with 7 grams. So I encourage y'all, don't just get stuck with the main. Fuck with his music. Fuck with all that Yola put out. Because I think a lot of people got stuck with I Ain't Gonna Let Up. And that's what they still stuck on, which is good. Because that shows that he's making music with longevity to it. When he get out, he can still bump that song and it's gonna be hot. But I'm asking the listeners and the fans to branch out to some of his other music, and that will help you learn a little bit more about Yola's lifestyle. But moving on, okay, Casey, things are going very well. Let's shy away from Yola a little bit and get to know more about KC. How about that? First thing I want to know, as a personal friend of yours, what are some of the artists in your fucking playlist? Because every woman knows you can judge a dude by his playlist, and your fucking playlist is bumping. So who you fucking with right now?
I got a little bit of Big 36 in there. I got that boy goddamn Red. You know what I'm saying? We know him at Creed Sosa. They call him Street Money Red. I got some of that. I got some of that Won't, that Guap, got Tarantino. You know what I'm saying? They coming out of that free band game. I'm on my scooter. My goddamn Rollo, NBA Youngboy.
Okay, I'm fucking with Rollo. Fucking with NBA.
Rondo. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of this. Hey, man, I'm still on one of my most underrated rappers I love down here, Travis Porter, that boy Scrap the Fool. I'm on them, I'm not listening to what's on the radio per se. I got Ghana, look, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Marlo, they coming out the 9. If y'all know about the 9, you hear me, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening to everything from my hood, anybody coming out of my hood, Gangland, you know what I'm saying, my nigga, go to K, you know what I'm saying, my boy Gutter.
And guess what, bitches? I'm not in his playlist, but he wanted me in there. I had a song that you was fucking with, and I'm fucking with you for fucking with me on that song on my mixtape, boy. So, your playlist is strong. I'm going to tell you that now. Your playlist is strong. So, and I'm really enjoying your collection of artists. So, with that said, I would like for you to play a track when we go into our next break, which will probably be after this question. So you'll be able to have a song ready, because I'm going to let my listeners hear something out of his playlist. So make sure you be getting your best ready.
I'm going to play one. I'm going to play some.
But before we go into that next break, I wanted to ask you, what would you say about the current Atlanta music scene?
For summer pack, it's all 100 to me, but more than anything now, I'm seeing that it's a lot of, I respect the game thing. I ain't in no game, but it's like our city getting like the rest of all the other cities. We were known to have unity. Everybody made music with everybody. If a nigga had some beef, it was some real street shit. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas just everybody got them flexing and popping and don't fuck with this nigga and don't fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody need to, you know, certain people need to get together and put some hits out there. But if they don't, you know, to each his own.
Yeah, speaking of that, since you said
Everybody
Atlanta
ain't
is
gotta fuck with
changing.
everybody.
Yeah, you
Do their
said
own
it.
thing,
Speaking
you know?
of everybody in Atlanta is changing, what do you feel about, if anything, about 21 Savage saying these Atlanta rappers are fake? What type of shit is that for Atlanta's rap scene right now?
You know, look like he was a marketing genius. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to his brand, you know what I'm saying? Homeboy knew how to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? That forward got there, what he do and what he say, you know, I feel like he specifically talking about certain rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because
he taking shots at motherfuckers.
Yeah, I feel like he might be subliminally shooting at certain, you know what I'm saying? But he, you know, by him saying all, you know, he don't got nothing. He don't got nothing against your 3,000s and your big boys, and you know, it's rappers that don't got nothing to do with anything over aspect of what he's saying. For him to say what he's saying, but you know, that's how he feel. I feel like he's shooting his shot at whoever. It is a lot of niggas now.
But is that contributing to the breakdown of the unity that once existed in Atlanta? Statements like that, comments like that.
Exactly.
Right, right. So, what's up then? So, what's up with the music scene in Atlanta right now then? I mean, what you seeing out here as far as the garbage? Is it
shit popping and ain't shit stopping on our king, on the king.
Okay, on the king.
On the king. If you want to round anything around there on the king round there, and I ain't saying nowhere. We got Bleeding. We got them boy little Key them coming out of Bleeding. We got all them boy Key little brother.
What's coming off the king? What's coming off the king?
We got Big 36 them. We got a bunch of niggas coming out of the king. You got Marlo, you got goddamn, everybody, the shit still popping. Certain folks still goddamn hooking up like it's supposed to be. But my thing like shit, the music in the city, it ain't gonna die. You got young niggas coming out every day now. It's all the time. We ain't the third best coast with the music now. We the first best coast.
Okay, I can feel that. Atlanta, ATL. Okay, on the music scene for life.
No disrespect to my Texas folk. They the South. They had the Texas had the South. We got the South with this ATL, and we rocking over everybody else. You got to come down here to get close.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Black Hollywood, Atlanta.
Okay, I've heard that said quite a few times. I've heard that
down here, man. They filming down here. It's a lot of things going on in our city. No disrespect to nobody else. But you know, as far as me, I believe the underground sound. So what's major? You know, some of the questions that
you say Atlanta run the South in this music. Don't hesitate.
Hell yeah, but listen. A question that you posed me, you say with the music scene, you know what I'm saying? It's like with me, you know, the major niggas that's more established, they got their thing going on. But I go root for the underdog. My ear more based towards the up and coming nigga.
Oh.
So as far as the niggas who in the trenches trying to be heard, you trying to be, you know what I'm saying, who out here working with a street set, or Brian and still Travis got good music, and connected to some of these rappers that you're talking, your 21s and your, you know what I'm saying, whoever else is, you know what I'm saying, my brother niggas done came through, my brother, a lot of other niggas. I'm listening to them, you know what I'm saying, so.
This
the radio
is
shit ain't.
Yeah.
It's exclusive. I'm getting to y'all
raw, right? And I hate to cut them off. No, we got only 45 minutes to the show, so we want you to get one of them fire-ass jams off your playlist when we go to this break, and tell my folks where they can find you at on social media if you want to be found, because that's real popular right now. And again, go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_Moko space at real_head_doctor. So where can they find you at, KC, on social media?
I see my goddamn Instagram fucked up. I think these boys hating on me. They get down, so I can't really.
So in other words, you can't find them on social media. Find them on Martin Luther King. Bye.
cater anywhere.
Okay.
Worldwide with this shit.
Okay.
Popping up.
Okay, so let's do this. We're getting the track off this playlist coming up in just a second as we go into this next break. And I'm so glad again, KC, to have you on the show. Very grateful for that. And I'm sure your brother would be very proud of your interview. I am. I was a little nervous at first to get you on, but I think we're doing good. I think we're doing very good. And I'm so glad that you gave this exclusive to me. And hope you enjoy yourself. So we're going to get into it, you guys. Right now, we in the building. Straight talk.
Talking about your ballin', boy, you be bubbling. Pull up 30D, yeah, roll you rumbling. 60 tag on the back, that's a nut on it. Lumber jam from the bag when I cut it. Got your big ass chopper, we like some Russian. Cookie bag wood, I'm pouring a tussin. Got my MC hammer, you cannot touch it. They do what I say, yeah, they come and drop. Like second play, boy, you better not run. Only ain't cake and ain't talking about fun. I get more than I am. Put out there. You so that's my mother. You put so with my hip down. I'm not really hate on these plays. I ain't saving bitches, I'm saving paper. I can't shoot like all I need is Jesus. I can make a live pull it ball like a like niggas talking while they're taking bullets coming high just like they pull up and never know it had the race. I'm a bitch down, baby, you call me cute. Got up in and squeezing like lemons. Watch the niggas cause they turn like on the people, you know. Yeah, I'm the girl, nigga, don't call me. I'm bad at that nigga, it ain't no lag. Nigga act like some grams. Got your bitch open wide like the dead. Since she young, I've been about to live. She ain't let me know she blew me like soup. Shop a can of cotton. I can't hop out in the coop with no wood. Big bag, wood blow like a flute. Cloud hard when I cook and I shoot. Keep the rock and let it pop like balloon. Rinse dude, nigga, it's time to move. I'm mud now, I'm pouring and pulling. Sipping mud, blowing bud with my buddy. Slipping home with my boys like the dud. Skinny nigga, boy, cause it's cheap. My money, I know this. I got money out of my nuts. Give me something, I want all or nothing. Don't give me something, I want all or nothing. Competition, there's none. She's the only one.
Welcome back, KC. Welcome back.
All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that exclusive interview with KC, DG Yola's big brother, because I did. It was certainly a pleasure to have him on the show with your broadcast host, the head doctor. So we're going to jump right into the music mix. We got a few more minutes. Young Gene is no stranger to the music mix. Go follow him on Twitter at YUNGGENE. He's the next up artist for Coast to Coast. Always welcome on the show. My little cuzzo, repping the 26. We got him first up on the show tonight with that blowing up. Young Gene in the building. You're in the music mix with the head doctor. You're in the music.
This is crack cocaine. You see, we've been about the grind, we just doing nothing, no. Got money on my mind, I does it all for the dog. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. We've been about the grind, we just doing nothing, no. Got money on my mind, I does it all for the dog. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You wanna part of me, be real, you're lame, I'm born to G. Get money with my blood, it's a part of me. So hard, shirt, white, smoke, pounds of weed. All money, my nigga ain't nothing. 2 for the bosses, stay separate free. Go hard in the paint like diamond. Snap up on niggas while you mom to me out. Really nigga no joke. Go hard for the game, I chose. Big money, only thing a nigga know. Expensive drugs, what I smoke. Cover that test around the work low.
rolling with shows. Fan base done wrong, little mo. Fan base done wrong, little mo. Who ride around, you can ask your girl, she gon' tell you that I'm on. Ain't new to this, I'm true to this. This new shit, I know. Let's look at the facts. 05, 09, Northside, we did that. Summertime after summertime, keep on the ground, we did that. So just sit back and watch how real nigga go get it. I'm right around my city, 26 lane is my mission. I do this for my people out here trying to make a living. I'm praying for the weak, man, just to kill and kick it. Ayy.
Just do it right now. With my money on my mind, I got it all for the dog. You know my niggas get it. Shit, now we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. Shit, now we blowing up. In the fucking rock, we just do it right now. With my money on my mind, I got it all for the dog. You know my niggas get it. Shit, now we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. Shit, versatile.
Ella, hope you know my niggas getting it. VIP Moscato with some down pieces kicking it. Fly it in commercial planes. Everybody know I'm in on gigs. Say this money, think you lames. Should do the same. Do the chains on my feet. So you should get like me. You know my niggas blowing up. TNT, dynamite like JJ. Bitch look like Kim K. Hey, you niggas say you one wish. Raise J, I should never fall. If I do, then it's back to the block. Started at the bottom, now it's back to the top. I ain't fucking with cops, cause I'm pushing that rock. Trying to give me a meal, you know the hustle don't stop. Money, cars, clothes, fucking bad hoes. Every day the same thing, you know how the game goes. Keeping it 1,000 to my cash, to my debt. Polo be them niggas, you can ask your bitch.
You're in the music mix with the head doctor. You're in the music mix. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that because I did. And you're encouraged to go follow Young Gene on Twitter at YUNGGENE. That's Young Gene blowing up. Go follow him on Twitter or catch the song link on my page. Next up, from last week is I Am Stephen Allen. Go follow him on Twitter right now at I am STEPHENALLEN. I am Stephen Allen. Go follow him on Twitter. He's bringing a fresh new sound to the Atlanta music scene. Newcomer to the doctor's office. He's always welcome at the show. A pleasure to have him grace the show with his music. He's invited back anytime. We got that Do or Die coming up next. Go follow him on Twitter at I am Stephen Allen. Do or Die. You're with the head doctor in the music mix. You're in the music.
She's my do or die. She's my do or die. I know she's gon' ride. I know she's gon' ride. She'll be by my side. She'll be by my side. There'll be tears in her eyes. There'll be tears in her eyes. She's the only one. Held it down when I was on the run. From rags to riches, she could foresee the vision. Help the hustler's ambition. Food in the kitchen, even share the same religion. So when the curse, she's the missus. And I'll do anything. We don't need a wedding ring. Down for what the future brings. As I protect the offspring, she put a crown on the king. And that means everything. She's my do or die. She's my do or die. And I know she's gonna ride. I know she's gonna ride. She'll be by my side. She'll be by my side. There'll be tears in her eyes. There'll be tears in her eyes. Do or die. 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 The gift and the curse. She my universe. More than a friend. Right to the end till my body's in a hearse. She scratched my back, I scratched hers. Anything needed, don't have to say a word. The past is a blur, I'm her chauffeur. Any other word than queen is a slur. Yes, sir. Transfer bank accounts. We don't smoke nothing less than an ounce. Spending all the matter, the amount. The only one I can't live without. Magic tattoos, you know what that's about. She's my do or die. She's my do or die. I know she's gonna ride. I know she's gonna ride. She'll be by my side. She'll be by my side. There'll be tears in her eyes. There'll be tears in her eyes. Do or die. Do or die. Do or die.
You're with the head doctor in the music mix. You're in the music.
Do or die. 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 Do or die.
All right, you guys. So we've had a very successful part one of the doctor's office tonight. And I'm so excited that you guys stuck around for that interview with KC. I really appreciate you for sticking around for that. You know what's coming up next, right? You got 2 of the show coming up in just a moment for you guys. And I've certainly had a great time here during part 1. And you're welcome to go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_. Catch that interview with KC. Definitely rewind that pre-recorded interview with DG Yola's big brother, Free DG Yola, all day. If you don't hear it nowhere else, you'll hear it here at the doctor's office, Free DG Yola. And I'm hoping to get a follow-up interview with Yola from Hays State Prison coming up in the future. So you can leave me your show ideas, comments, and suggestions by hitting me up at 641-715-3900, extension 58448. Tell me how you feel about the show. Leave your shout outs for me to play on air. Leave your comments for me to play on air, or ask some questions that I can play on air and answer back. Or if you want to leave a private message, just something exclusively for your head doctor, you can do that. So again, go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_. And we've reached the end of part 1 of the doctor's office. You're real close to getting in to see your head doctor, and you can leave me your music on Twitter to play here in the music mix. The music mix is usually longer, but tonight we had that exclusive interview from KC, and we were only able to play a couple of tracks. So again, perfect part 1. Retrack from last week. We had technical difficulties. Thank you for joining the doctor's office. I'm your broadcast host, the head doctor.